Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 35 of Europa Universalis. Yeah, Europa Universalis. I still struggle with that after all the thousands of videos I made. Europa Universalis 4. Not the easiest of titles to pronounce. We are playing as Malwa. We have a royal marriage offer from VIII, of course we do, because our ruler just died at the end of the last video. In the last video we took a load more land from Bamanis. It's still a bit border-gory, but we are working on... How the flip did VIII get Goa? I must have not noticed that they had that occupied, and I've accidentally given it to VIII. That is so annoying. Oh well, we will have it. We will have it eventually. This is a natural harbour. It does get severe monsoons though, but yeah, we'll get that at some point. I'd obviously just clicked it in the peace deal and didn't realise that it was under the occupation of VIII. Never mind, it makes them like me a little bit more, I suppose, and it's one less province for me to need to court. So let's go ahead and get a royal can't get a royal marriage. Negative attitude. You have too many diplomatic relations, and your ruler is infertile. But we still have an alliance. Well, let's make sure we're improving relations as much as possible here. I mean, we are getting very strong, so I would assume that they kind of want to stay friendly with us. Which was the province that we were trying to get the... Oh, so they have these things as well. Upgrade to a market town. So is that any... Yeah, it's an emporium. Local trade power +5. Interesting. Really should learn all of these new mechanics when they have these things. I mean, we are... That's not the one we're upgrading, though, unfortunately. It's this one. I should have upgraded that one because it had the emporium, but never mind. That's not making us too much money, is it? We need to go and carry on upgrading this one if we can, because we're trying to get the institution present here. And there's only so much we can do without admin power, unfortunately. But we will get there. It'll take time, but we will get there. We've got 2 more to core here. We can make some states. Now, we've got all of this state now. We've got every single province here in this state. So let's go ahead and make that into a state. We can't afford to do the thing with the thing. That's not worth it yet. That's not worth it yet. That one isn't. That one is. That's actually worth more than the other one. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't have that yet. And we don't have that yet. We don't have that. We don't have that. This is probably a good one to try and grab. I'm guessing we probably still have a truce with Kosh. Yes, for another 4 years. Ugh, lose a lot of money or lose army professionalism. But then we would get production modification. Yeah, we'll lose the professionalism, I guess. You're being guaranteed by Bengal, which is fine. You don't have any allies, but you're being guaranteed by Bengal, which means I could bring Bengal into a war. Bengal is allied with Chagatai and Delhi. So yeah, that does give me a good way to get in. We don't have a claim on you though, so what we want to be doing here is building a spy network. Get a claim on one of your provinces, and then that'll give us an opportunity then to take some stuff from Bengal, because Bengal's getting quite big now. And I do want to move out towards the east, so that's fine. If you can do some drilling, that would be excellent. We are losing innovativeness, which is okay, I think. We are still making money. We do need to upgrade our forts, actually. Where are we? So, some of our forts are outdated. The blue ones are fine. Blue ones are the ones that are already the right ones. These are the ones that now... Which ones need upgrading? Bastions are the ones that need upgrading. That one... And that one, we're probably out of money already. That one and Jaipur. Yeah, okay. So we'll try and get some of these upgraded. It is expensive, but needs must. As you can see, we've got a lot of cores here. These are all of the territories now, which is annoyingly expensive. But I'm going to spend my admin points on the ones that are actually giving us overextension before we do all of the free instant ones. So let's start working on that. What are we looking like now for our point game? We're admin focused. We've got our level 2 guy. That's about as best as we're going to be able to do, really. We did lose some manpower in that war, but we didn't even end up in the... we didn't even end up... what's the word I'm looking for? We didn't even end up going into the negatives. We didn't lose that many men, so we still have some surplus. One thing that I didn't do was raise war taxes in that war, which I should have done. I'm going to stop going up to +3 stability because there are some events that give you 1 stability, and if you're at +3 all the time, then you don't benefit from those. So I might as well leave it at +2. There's a possibility that it may come along. Right, we have a potential breaking alliance with Transoxiana. Right. Malwa and Transoxiana consider the same 12 provinces to be of vital interest. Yeah, see, this is the problem. Transoxia want this stuff. And I want this stuff. This is where we have a problem. So Transoxiana are going to break their alliance with us at some point, which is annoying. But there's not a lot I can do about that. I can purchase an ability. This is about to end soon, though, isn't it? 90 months, so it's kind of a bit of a waste. It really doesn't make any difference. Because in a few years, it's all going to be over. So we may have to try and get a... we may have to try and get an alliance with somebody else. Chagtai would accept an alliance. Let's come back from improving relationships with Transoxiana. And let's go and offer our royal marriage and alliance to Chagtai. Gives us a new queen consort. As soon as we get a diplomat, but now I'm gonna allow the alliance to break with Transoxiana, which I think is fine. There we go. They've accepted an alliance, and I will go and suck up to them if possible. Lose some innovativeness, get some local unrest, or gain innovativeness and lose some prestige. We'll take that option. So I'm going to go and improve relations here. As soon as we get that option. Because they might even be able to help me with Delhi a little bit. So let's improve relations there. Okay. Oh, we can't improve relations with them anymore. Okay, we're already maxed. Okay, that's fine then. So let's bring you back. We do have a potential uprising somewhere in Ganjam, Baslor and Kutak, which is down here. That's fine. We've already got an army here. Let's put you on autonomous rebel suppression, which you're already kind of on. So that should be enough. Lose 10 legitimacy, and we get a 623 with an average claim. Sure. That's pretty good. It's a lot of admin points right there. We need to get rid of some of these potential rebellions, because they could be quite harmful. So I'm not too bothered if that alliance breaks. I think that'll be fine. I think we've got one more core that we need to work on. That's it, and all the rest of them are basically going to be instant free cores, so we'll try and grab all those as quickly as possible. Might spread some of these armies out a little bit, just put one a little bit more central so they can be more reactionary if somebody tries something. We've got a automated diplomat going around trying to suck up to people, which is probably fine. So as much as I want to get back ahead in tech, which would be really nice, because we are falling behind, I do think we want to try and keep up with that, keep up with the institution if possible. We also need to save up a lot of money. That's the other issue. If you're trying to pay for an institution, you need a fair bit of money in the bank. So it probably didn't help that I built all those forts. But they are going to be needed. We could go ahead and spend some military points here. More production. We can get away with it. There we go. It is now present. Excellent. Obviously, there is global trade to be done as well now, which is annoying. But we can, over here, view edicts, and we can put on institution spread. It'll make the place more expensive to maintain, but it will help to spread that institution out. So let's go ahead and do that. Reduce local development costs, base manpower, yeah, all sounds good. How are we doing with these rebellions? Looks like we've actually got that one to decrease a little bit with the autonomous suppression, so that is good. Are you just going to go... Just break the alliance. I don't care. I'm not going to break it manually because we're not over our relationship limit, and while they are allied with us, it does make us stronger, so we'll leave it until it breaks naturally. So Bengal's where I'm going to have to go for next, via Kosh, really. Probably take these two provinces from Kosh, gives us a border next to Kam, and then take these provinces from Bengal, so that we can get to this Kosh province. That's probably going to be the best way to do it. How are we doing? Can we get a claim over here now? This is their capital, isn't it? And yes, we can get a claim. Claim is all we need. I'm going to bring the diplomat back. It's Gauda. I mean, we could go ahead and try and take Bengal's capital, although it's not that well developed. But yeah, I think we need to recover some manpower, and I think we need to get rid of most of our overextension before we do anything else. We've also probably got a better naval limit now, because we did take more coastal provinces. We can actually have up to 35 now. I know I said I wanted to save money. We can always take loans if we have to. It's good. To be fair, it is going to be quite a while before this institution spreads enough for us to be able to pay for it anyway. We'll probably have another war in between, which will allow us to get some more money that way. What are you up to, Vijayanagar? Not at war with anybody right now. So we're in a little bit of a situation. Vijayanagar can only really attack us and Bamanis. So once we get rid of Bamanis, then we've kind of got to attack Vijayanagar at that point. Though we're blobbing out nicely. We're certainly... Delhi's going to be a problem. Still a bit annoyed that I couldn't give anything to Idar. I'm not too sure how useful it is keeping Idar around these days. They've only got a few provinces. And I haven't found an easy way to get to war with Sind yet. Sind are... in an alliance... Right, Sistan I'm not bothered about. Transoxiania might be a problem. Transoxiania are in another war, though, with that said. So if we were to declare war over here... Now, see, if we could do this without Transoxiania getting involved, then I'd almost certainly jump on that and try and feed as much of Sind to Idar as possible. But it just doesn't look like that's going to work out for us right now. So there's some of the coring done. Let's just go ahead and get as many of the instant cores as we can. Just try and get it all sorted. Save up some money. Buy the institution. And how much are we making? Still 20 ducats a month almost. So save up some money, buy the institution, and then worry about teching up after that. Although we do now have yet another institution to worry about, which is a bit of a problem. I suppose we haven't got any... I don't suppose we have to do any conversions, do we? Because most of the places around here are Hindu anyway. So that's not that big of an issue. But yeah, I would like to try and grab some stuff from Bengal. Bengal have actually just lost a lot of stuff to Kachar. So that they either had separatist rebels that broke free, or they lost a war. But I think I did see some separatists. No, the separatists are over here, aren't they? Chagatai is having some issues with separatists. It looks like they've got it under control. Oh, Transoxiania is over here. So are you at war with each other? You're the attacker against Oirat, and you're at war with Oirat. Okay. Our royal marriage ended with Idar. We probably want to keep that going. Drops our legitimacy a little bit, but it's always useful. So Chagatai and Transoxiania are in the same war together. There's 27 separatists down here. Sistan's actually a lot bigger than I remember it being. When did they blob out? They're almost as big as Delhi now, although they've got fewer provinces, and this bit is wasteland, so they've got... And these provinces don't have a huge amount of development. They're all quite low, so I don't think they're that big of an issue. Lose a bunch of ducats, or lose 2 prestige. I think we can afford to lose the 2 prestige more than we can the ducats, so let's go ahead and do that. Right, can we get any more of these done? What have we got here? Again, lose ducats or lose prestige. Temples of the... I guess we're just going to have to take this hit, aren't we? Fine. We lose a diplomatic relations slot again, which will be fine if Transoxiania break the alliance. Now, we're not out of money. We are still making money. I think that's one of those events where, yes, taking a 2 prestige hit isn't that bad. But I think every time you take the prestige hit, the event just keeps coming around again and again. So the only way to really deal with that is to take the bigger hit. And then I think you actually get a good result at the end of the event chain. So it is worthwhile doing. If only I had a better way to get to war with you. Are you protecting anybody? Is there anything I could do with Sind? Yeah, you're not protecting anybody. You're not being guaranteed by anybody. There's nothing I can really do to pull you in. Can't attack Sistan directly. Yeah, not a lot I can do about that one, unfortunately. We've got a rebel uprising, which this time is Andran separatists. Adanki. So it's all down here. I'm going to get you guys suppressing... You guys... You can only add areas where you're adjacent to already suppressed areas. Okay, let's just march them down there. I don't think they're going to be able to fire. But we'll get them down there anyway. Could use these guys, but I'm just going to leave those guys drilling, to be honest. As soon as these guys arrive, we'll put them on autonomous suppression. And you want this one and this one. Where is it said again? Yeah, that's it. They're all down to 0 now, so that's already gone down to 70%. So that's starting to drop. Excellent. There's a few more of these to do. I see Transoxiania still haven't broken that alliance. Puji can no longer serve us. You were leading which army? This one up here. We need another leader. Let's go ahead and recruit one. That is a name that I'm never going to pronounce, so we'll be getting rid of that. And let me have a look at our list, because we have Riing. Puji just left us. We've had Lucas, we've had Riing. Alan Webber. Haven't had you in for a while, so there you go, sir. Let's add you. Oh, wow, look at that, Alan. You are amazing. A 3-4-4-1. Good show, sir. Still not a 3-star general, but as far as 2 stars go, I mean, that's right at the top end. Transoxiania broke their alliance with us, to be expected. We were waiting for that. But that puts us under our limit. Now, our truce with Kosh has ended, so if we wanted to, we could jump straight in here. And I think I am going to get in position for that war. There's no point sort of hanging around too long. We'll finish doing the coring. We're now making 24 ducats. I think we're making more money because we're turning more of these territories into states and they're producing more money for us. We're also at the same time building up the trade fleet, which is producing more money for us. So there's lots of things going on that are increasing the amount of money that we make. There's a couple of good taxation provinces in here. And again, yes, I know I'm spending money that I'm supposed to be saving, but we'll make more money in the long run doing this. And we've got to wait for that institution to spread anyway. Where is it? Where is it? Under tech and institutions. So yeah, it's going quite slow anyway. Lose 100 ducats. Boo. I'll take some local unrest. I'm not too bothered. We're actually dealing quite well with the rebellious factions at the moment. Manpower is getting back up there. And again, I'm going to spend more money. And these ones where you get an extra 10... Oh, an extra 0.1 to our tax is worth it. So we'll keep building it up. We've got one more province that needs coring. That's it. That's done. We are all cored. Yeah, Malwa's looking pretty strong. There was a time when I was completely boxed in between Delhi and Bamanis, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know if I'm going to be strong enough to break out in either direction. But I'm actually quite pleased with how we've managed to sort of expand. We are definitely going to have problems getting into Delhi and Sindh, because we probably will have issues with Transoxiana. This guy's just gained an extra fire, so that's great. He's now a 3610. Bermanis and Vijayanagar are not going to be a problem. Bengal is not going to be a problem. We will be able to take all of this stuff with ease. We will be able to take probably most of this stuff with ease. Where we're going to struggle is grabbing this stuff, but we will get there in the end. If we grab this stuff and this stuff first and get super big, we should be able to take out Delhi and Sindh. And if we have to fight Transoxiana, we will find a way of doing it. Just before I forget, let's go ahead and send an insult, just so we can get a little bit of our thing back there. Lose some ducats or lose the army professionalism. Guess we take the army professionalism drop, which I hate. But if it needs doing, it needs doing. It's still pretty decent at 47.23, and we are drilling, so we should be okay. Either way, let the game progress one day just to make sure that it remembers all that, because I'm about to save and end here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Malwa. I will see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.